Hello, everyone. This is Pastor Katie once again of First Presbyterian Church in Decatur, and I wanted to share with you all my gratitude and thanksgiving for all of you who have already signed up with our online contributions, or those of you who have mailed in checks. I am grateful for this community that continues to love and support one another. And I just have a lot of hope for where we are and where we're going, that whatever kind of the next couple of days and weeks may bring, that the work of the church will continue. So I am grateful for that. And I wanted to share with you all kind of what the larger church is doing, and how our denomination, the Presbyterian Church USA, is really reaching out and helping folks address the real concerns that are kind of out there right now. So one of our special offerings, we have 4 special offerings each year that we participate in as a church. And during Lent and up until Easter is the 1 great hour of sharing. And 1 great hour of sharing is divided up into 3 different programs that the money is used to support. So those 3 programs are the Presbyterian Disaster Assistance. Those are our kind of front lines people who go in, like when the tornadoes went through Tennessee or other natural disasters. Presbyterian Disaster Assistants are the first people on the ground working through churches, trying to get people food and water and those sorts of necessities during those times. It also goes to the Presbyterian Hunger Program, which again helps feed people not only here in the States, but throughout the world. And then the self-development of people, which also enables people to really build up their own lives and to give them the resources that they need in order to be successful. So they work with different communities, and all of these organizations help support those who are in need. And this week from the Presbyterian Church USA, they have decided through the 1 great hour of sharing offering that has been collected previously and will be continued to be collected, that they have pledged $2.7 million to help those responding to the COVID-19 crisis. So some of this will be reserved for communities outside of the U.S. $1 million will be for international focus, of folks who may not have the access to the resources that we do here in the States, and how we can help them and their prevention and protection. But also $1.7 million then will be here in the United States to help provide for folks and for churches who are really helping or really hurting during this time. So we don't know the financial impact of what all is happening and what it's really going to look like going forward. But we know that there will be an economic impact upon churches and communities and people of faith. But they also are going to be able to help give money to folks who are still able and giving out food and making sure that people have what they need and are still being the church while we can't physically be the church. We cannot be in the building. But for communities and congregations that are still doing the work of Jesus Christ in the world. So I want to encourage you, I will add a link into the comments section of how you can give to the 1 great hour of sharing this week with your weekly contribution. If you would like to mail it in to P.O. Box 220, it's important that it's the P.O. Box and not the actual physical address. 220 here in Decatur, P.O. Box number. You can mail in a check, and in the memo line just put 1 great hour of sharing. This is an offering that we collect every year about this time. The kids normally get little fish banks that we didn't get a chance to give out. But this is a way of us helping to support others who are in need. A lot of us feel helpless, just kind of sitting at home, not able to do anything. And for those of us who are fortunate enough not to be economically impacted by this kind of shutdown, it's important that we kind of help others who really are struggling. And so we can do that through the 1 great hour of sharing, through supporting our local congregations, and really help others in need in a time that we just are so desperate to feel like we can do something, and that's one of the things that we can do. So I encourage you to keep on giving in the ways that you can, and lifting one another up through positive Facebook messages, through phone calls, emails, whatever it is that we're able to stay in contact with one another. But I encourage you to continue to lift one another up, and we will see you again tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.